Namaskar, everyone. To all of those who are viewing on our live streaming, also to those of us who are in the hall, a warm welcome to our healing circle this afternoon or evening, depending on where you are. My name is Sri Devi, and it is such a joy to be with all of you once again. Just to say, one of the most vital relationships we can have on this journey is the one with the body. But this is not any ordinary relationship. This is a loving, a compassionate, and exciting relationship with our body, our cells, our organs, and all of the systems operating in the body. Wouldn't it be so amazing if we can heal the body with our loving attention? If any time we felt that something was a little bit off in the body, we can come into a great heart space. And with our loving attention and awareness, we can boost the body back to perfect health. Isn't that exciting? By virtue of each of you coming to these sessions every single week, this is the opportunity that we have here together. Let's energize the body. Let's enjoy the experience. Let's come into such a loving space with our bodies that we have no choice but to stay well and enjoy. This body is the only vehicle that we have. So let's take care of it. Let's find that loving relationship with it. And let's truly enjoy the steps to healing and the steps to total wellness. Now, I see a lot of you smiling, and that's great. This is where it starts, with love and joy in the body. So let's bring that awareness of being happy to work and move with the body and every single exercise that we do here today. So let's begin by just meeting the body in this moment. So let's pay attention to where we are standing or sitting, wherever we are. We are going to make simple, gentle movements just to relax the body. We can start by moving the head just from ear to ear. Now imagine with every single movement, any tension or stress in these areas are simply leaving the body. Gentle smile on the face. Remember, we are opening ourselves to our own love as we do this. Let's do this a few more times, 2 times on each side. Last one. Good. Coming back to neutral. Now let's go ahead and drop our chin down into our chest, slowly, with awareness. Now, as we inhale, we bring our gaze forward, lifting the chin and looking back. Let's continue this for a few rounds. Exhale, bringing the chin down. Inhale, coming up. Already we can feel the changes happening. Exhale one more time, chin down. And inhale. Good. Bringing our head back into neutral position. Excellent. Now, our next exercise will be our loving touch, just as we meet the body. And as we do this, it is so important to pay attention to how our body is responding to each touch. Remember, this is our own loving, gentle energy inside, working to influence the body as we move. So let's do this together. Let's begin by rubbing both palms. Enjoying the feeling of working with the body. Now I'm going to start with my right hand, and I'm simply going to trace my hand along my arm. As I do this, I imagine that this is the best feeling in the world. Just shake out any tension, and let's continue. Allow yourself to sigh. As you come down to the end, let's do the opposite side. Remembering to breathe. Feel the tension leaving the body. Beautiful. Let's continue. Letting it all go. Shaking it out. Beautiful. Let's go ahead. Continue to rub our palms, just generating our own energy. And here, let's pass it all along the top of the crown, imagining that any mental stress is leaving, coming down the back of the neck and sweeping it out through the shoulders. Beautiful. Let's bring this awareness back to the top of our crown. As we move our hands, we imagine that any mental tension is also moving. Beautiful. Let's continue. One more time. No mental stress. Just ease and love. Beautiful. Now let's bring this loving attention down to the rest of our body. Again, generating this loving awareness, gentle touch, a smile on the face as you work with the body. Let's go ahead and sweep our hands down along the front side of the body. Feeling all the stress, if there is any, leave. As we do this, coming down to the tops of the feet. Again, letting go any tension. And now we come up the tops of the feet. Let's imagine that it's only white light, love, and gentleness. Beautiful. Let's continue one more time, full body. Bringing our loving attention to each organ, each cell. Coming down. Enjoying the connection with the body. And as we come up, just enjoy this feeling. Let's shake it out. Beautiful. Shake out the hands. Shake out the feet. Wow, I could already feel changes happening in my system. I bet if you observe, you will also feel the same. So to begin today, let's bring both palms into our heart. Remember, all of this energy that we are working with is life force energy, or prana. We will begin with our sacred prayer, honoring prana. This prayer says, all the worlds are governed by this sacred energy. O prana, protect us as a mother protects her child. Bless us with affluence and intelligence. The words will be on the screen. Please join me as we sing this together. Om pranasyedam vase sarvam. Om pranasyedam vase sarvam. Tridive yat pratishtitam. Tridive yat pratishtitam. Mateva putra nirakshasva. Mateva putra nirakshasva. Srischa pragnascha videinahiti. Srischa pragnascha videinahiti. Just take a moment here with our hands against our heart. When you are ready, you can open your eyes. Beautiful to join you all once again. Let's continue with these exciting practices. And just to say that even though we may have done these practices before, it is our attention, our present moment awareness, and our love that makes us feel that these practices are brand new. So the first physical one that we'll do today is our cleansing breath. And of course, the benefit of this is that we work on clearing the lungs of any stale oxygen and filling ourselves with beautiful prana. So as we inhale, we enjoy filling to the maximum of our lung capacity. We pause, and then we exhale. Good, let's bend the knees slightly, feeling really grounded into the earth. Excellent. Let's inhale. Great. Breathing in. Enjoy. Smile. Feel all the energy coming right down to the toes. Breathing in. Inhale, let's appreciate the body as we breathe. Feeling completely beautiful, everyone. Let's do 3 more. Excellent. Feel the energy coming strongly into our feet. Good. Inhale. A lot of heart. Beautiful. Last one. And exhale. Beautiful. Let's breathe in. Now with the relaxed out breath, feel the softness as the arms come down. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Let's close our eyes, fingers spread by our side, and just take a moment to observe. In these moments of silence between each exercise, we take this moment to appreciate our bodies, to breathe gently, and to allow the effects of each exercise to be felt deeply in each of our cells. When you are ready, you can open your eyes. Excellent, everyone. For our next exercise, we're going to add in a little bit of dynamic movement. So this is called drill walking. It's an exercise of the core and also in balancing both sides of the body, also working with coordination. So as we do this, let's bring our feet together at hip distance, rolling the shoulders back and down. Good. Feeling really nice and tall, and also feeling extremely grounded into the earth. Now, as I raise my right arm up, my left knee will also come up. Okay, then I'm going to switch. Good, and let's do this together. If you feel the body heat up, this is good. Try to bring the knee up as much as you can. I inhale with one leg, and I exhale on the other. Engage the core. Let's keep going. Beautiful, everyone. Open the heart, it will help us sustain. Imagine our bodies loving this. Slowing down. 3, 2, 1. Shh. Bringing the energy right down. Shh. Beautiful, everyone. Inhale. And exhale with a relaxed out breath. Inhale. And exhale. Softly, gently. Let's close our eyes right where we are and just observe for a moment. Allowing the breathing to stabilize. Deep inhale, deep exhale. Notice the sense of recharge in the body. Our cells are feeling alive. Our lungs are feeling cleansed. The body is happy. When you are ready, you can open your eyes. Now that we have a sense of openness in our body, let's balance what is happening in the mind. So here we are going to do alternate nostril breathing. You can do this standing, you can do this sitting. This is just to bring our energy right back to where we are. Okay? So with my left hand, I'm going to go ahead and create chin mudra. That is my thumb and index finger together. 3 remaining fingers are relaxed down on my thigh. With my right hand, I'm going to drop my index finger and my middle finger. Let's begin by closing our right nostril, closing our eyes. Let's exhale through the left. Inhale, left. Close left, exhale, right. Inhale, right. Close right, exhale, left. Inhale, left. Close left, exhale, right. Inhale, right. Close right, exhale, left. Inhale, left. Close left, exhale, right. Inhale, right. Close right, exhale, left. Inhale, left. Close left, exhale, right. Inhale, right. Close right, exhale, left. Inhale, left. Close left, exhale, right. Inhale, right. Close right, exhale, left. Let's release both mudras. Bring both palms and just place them on top of our heart. Closing our eyes just for a moment. As we touch our heart space, Let's imagine that our entire body is filled with our love. Imagine that each cell is full of light and perfect health. Here in this moment, we are in gratitude for our physical bodies. We thank the masters of the light, the masters of yoga, for blessing and encouraging our practice. Om, peace, peace, peace. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining me for this first segment. I hope that you can feel the difference in the body and take this with you as you continue the rest of the program. It was a joy, and I will now hand you off to Krishna Priya for the second segment. Thank you so much, everyone. Namaskar.
Namaskar everyone, and a very warm welcome to this segment today. And after such a beautiful opening that Shri Devi guided us through, I really felt we are ready, the body, the mind, the heart, we are ready to let all the impurities come out, all the trash that we don't need to come out and recharge even more. So let's go deeper into this segment through the medical healing qigong. So as you remember, we were doing some healing sounds for organs, releasing all the impurities in the sense of energy, stagnant energy, or too much heat energy into the organs, correlated with our emotional mental state. So what I'm proposing to you this time, a variation, a short variation that you can always do. It's easy, it's fast, and you can clear out the mental, emotional space. Its name is throwing away the trash. So we're going to throw away from our organs and from our emotions and mental field all that we don't need. Sometimes we might feel we store some things in ourselves, and this exercise is perfect for this. The movement, it's very simple, and it's also a good one to stretch the body in the same time, because we're gonna do some backward bending when we're gonna stretch the organs and the tissues, thinking of the organ itself and of the emotion, and then coming forward, we're gonna throw out that trash. So let's start it. We're gonna start with the lungs and the grief and the sorrow that we can carry in the lungs. So let's breathe in and come backward, stretching the lungs, deep breathe in, feel a good stretch, and as you come down, you sound S. So breathe in, S. All the grief, all the sorrow out from the lungs. Let's do it again. Breathe in, connect with the lungs and that emotion, and S. Very beautiful, everyone. Now we come on our kidneys, and here we hold fear. So connect with the kidneys, and the sound is Twi. Breathe in, and as we breathe out fear. Twi. Breathe in again, slowly. Pressing the kidneys. Come back slowly, breathe in. And now we're going to connect with the liver, and here we hold anger. The sound is shh. Breathe in, shh. All the trash coming out from the liver. Breathe in again. Liver stretch. Shh. Now we're going to breathe in, backward bend again, stretching now the spleen, worry and anxiety. The sound is breathe in again. And we come into the heart. Here we hold impatience, the need for love, melancholy. The sound is ha. Breathe in. Breathe in again. Connect with the heart. And breathe in slowly. Come into a nice vertical standing posture. And with the palms on the lower dantian, you can connect with all the organs. The lungs, the liver, the heart, the spleen, the kidney, and think of releasing, healing, energization in all these organs. And now we do the triple warmer when we breathe in, moving the energy from the kidney up into the upper dantian. And here, as a scanner, we scan down all the residual energy and too much heat into the kidney. Sound is breathe in again. Think of moving the energy from below up and from the top down into the kidney. In again. Resting the palms now on the lower dantian, let's take a moment and observe now the energies of our body, of our mind, of our emotional being, keeping the body in a nice standing and relaxing posture, breathing normally in and out, and relax, release the hands. We're going to continue now with the rabbit spring. 2 sessions ago, I was doing the wave, remember? I was scooping, moving the pubic bone up and scooping with the sacrum, and then moving the pubic bone down and the sacrum to the back. So let's remember this one because we're going to use it in the next one that I'm going to present you today, the rabbit spring. So just feel this scooping from the hip, pubic bone to the back, pubic bone in front, and now bring your palms together, fingers together, and as you scoop and move as the wave, press on the lower organs, press on the intestines, as you want to really scoop there. Find some points that you want to really press. As you scoop in front, you press. As you release the hand. You can come a bit more up now to the navel and down, descending colon, scooping, and relaxed now. So this is the basic movement. We're gonna do the rabbit spring. The movement, it's also as the one before, when we're gonna stretch and bend backward. Here it's a good stretch of all the organs. And then we're gonna bring the fingers together. And I'm going to explain how, in what order. And we're gonna scoop and also pull out the tongue. 3 times. So here, this exercise works very, very good for the digestive system. I was thinking now that holidays are coming, sometimes we overeat. We enjoy so much all the cookies and all the food that the family and friends cook. So this will also help very much to eliminate, to release all the toxins from the digestive system as well and from all the organs. We're gonna scoop 8 times, and we're gonna start here. Can we imagine that we have a clock around the navel? Navel is in the middle, and we have a clock. And we're gonna scoop around the clock. And here will be the 6 hour, here will be 12, we're gonna have 9 and 3. And we're gonna scoop also all these numbers and also in between. So each time we're gonna press, we're gonna start from the right side, and we're gonna press upward. Then we're gonna move to the next one, and we press upward. And then we go to the 12 and press now downward. And then downward, downward, and upward here. So we want to move along the digestive system and the colon, ascending and descending colon. Let's experience together. It's a very powerful exercise. It really gives a very good massage of the organs as well. And as we press like this, we're gonna lift up the organs as well. During the day, when we sit too much, our organs tend to move down a bit. Through this exercise, we're gonna lift them back into their natural position. And think about the colon, have every point in it associated with an organ. So really targeting the colon, ascending and descending colon, we're gonna target all the organs. So let's start. I'm going to guide you. First point will be here in between 6 o'clock and 9 o'clock. Let's start. Breathe in, elongate, lengthen. Come forward, scoop, tongue out 3 times. Breathe in. And come now horizontal here. Breathe in again, like a rabbit. 10:30 here to the 12. Breathe in. We go to the 12, now moving down. Breathe in. We move down now. Breathe in. 3 o'clock. Coming down to 6. In between 3 and 6. Breathe in again. And the last one will be just below the navel, scooping upward to the navel. Breathe in and relax. When you come down with the hands, pressing the palms now on the abdominal area. Take a moment to observe your entire area around the navel. How does it feel? And now let's continue to massage the organs. From below up, from the ascending to the descending colon. And then you're also can scoop also pelvic tilt so you can really massage the organs. Engaging also the diaphragm here. Breathe. Feel the heat generated also between the palms and the skin, and deep into the skin, and slowly come down, placing the palms on the navel. Allow the body to receive, to rejuvenate, to eliminate and detoxify. Breathe deeply into the navel, breathing in, expanding, breathing out, condensing the energy, and observe how it feels. And remember, you can do this not on a full stomach, but more on an empty stomach. If you are pregnant, please don't do this. But other than that, you can do it anytime and as many times as you want during the day. If you can do the whole movement and really scooping and pressing, you can even massage with the palms and even slowly moving that energy there into the digestive system. Let's relax now, and we move towards the next exercise, separating heaven and earth. These exercises are from the set of 8 trigram organ qigong, a dynamic set of exercises for healing and engaging all the organs, all the meridians, so it brings the healing back into our system. So here, please, step to the left foot into a wide position and find your sacrum going down, opening here the groin, spine erect, and knees towards the sides, and find yourself comfortable in the position. We start with the right palm here by the solar plexus and the left palm just below the navel. And we start with engaging here the energy ball. Engaging the point between both palms, moving it up and down just to feel that electricity, that is the energy between the palms and in front of also of the navel. Now here, we're gonna separate the palms. The right palm goes up on top of the head as we want to push and hold the sky. And here we're gonna push the earth down. If you can just be aware of the connection between both palms and the spine, the lines are straight. Now here, the ball of energy is really expanded. And we want now to come and lengthen the arm and squeeze scoop with the right hand the energy. We're moving from the earth and from the sky, and bringing this one from the earth, and we're going to compress it in front of the lower dantian and collecting here. We open back again, breathe in. Here in front of the groin, we push it down, and here in front of the chest, we push it up. Now, this shoulder pushing down, this one pushing up and slowly to the back. We have the spine erect. We can connect with our posture even if we don't have a mirror. The ball of energy, it's lengthened, it's expanded. We're going to scoop it, bringing from the sky and from the earth, and then push it and collecting in front of the lower dantian. Breathe in again. Separate. Adjust your posture. Visualize from the inner eye your body, your posture. Connect. That means a connection you create. Lengthen. Scoop. Bring the earth and the sky together in front of your lower dantian and feel this chi collecting here. Now that we learned this one, we want to add another element. So my right hand, it's low, and my left hand, it's above the head. And now pushing the right hip to the front with a palm here, I'm squeezing the lever. The left hip is going and is moving slowly to the back, opening here the left groin. So I'm compressing now the lever, and I'm lengthening the left side. Breathe in, scoop, collect, and compress. In front of the lower dantian, feel it. Now open. Now I'm pushing the left hip in front, the right hip to the back. I'm aware again of the position of the hands, of the chi, ball of the energy between the palms, in front of the body. And I'm scooping now. And I'm gathering together here. Compressing. Again, open. I'm rotating already the hip. Compressing now the lever, adjusting the hands as I have a mirror in front of me. And now I scoop and compress. We go once more on the other side, on the left side, working the spleen. Separate, and now lifting the right hip, compressing and moving forward the left hips. Really compressing here the spleen, body alignment, feeling this stretch and compression in the organs, scooping, collecting the energy, compressing, gathering together, and now stepping back to the center, compressing the ball, opening again the ball, compressing, open, compress, resting the palms on the lower dantian, feeling the energy of the lower dantian, of all these organs here. We work all the lower organs through these two exercises. You should feel more connected to them in terms of maybe blood circulating, heat, a different kind of sensation than before. Breathe in and breathe out. Very beautiful, everyone. Now we come to the next one, stepping to the left. Again in an open, wide stance. Perineum and the pubic and the sacrum down. Spine vertical, I sit comfortable. We're gonna do the spiral palm. Again, we're gonna start from the navel, and then we're gonna, after we spiral the palm, we come back to the navel. So into this whole set of exercises, all the energy is moving from the navel, around the body, around the organs, and then collecting and coming back home. In these exercises also, the previous one and this one, if you observed, we were twisting the spine. So in the previous one, it was a twist of the spine. In this one, we're going to be again a twist of the spine. Let's start from here. I'm guiding you through step by step. We have energy in our palms, feeling, opening the fingers, and then we scoop with the right palm. We carry the energy in the palm in front of the eyes. And now we're going to lock the knees. And then we're going to spiral the hand around the crown, looking now to the back, extending the arm, locking the knees, the hips are forward, scoop and look as much as possible, scoop the energy, lengthen the arm, and bring the energy in front of the lower dantian again. We go to the other side. This one stays here. I'm locking my awareness and connection with this arm, and now I'm expanding the awareness, spiraling around the crown, lock the knees, lock the hips, look as much as possible, twisting the spine, scooping with that hand, and bringing the energy in front. Again, it's a lot of squeezing of the organs, lengthening and compressing the organs, working the energy along the spine. Breathe in, spiral around the crown, lengthen the arm, look at the back, scoop and bring it to the front. Breathe in. Don't lose the awareness of the lower palm or the palm that is above the crown. Look, scoop, and come back. Breathe in. Spiral here, opening the lungs, opening the chest. It's a lot of movement in the shoulder girdle in the same time. Breathe in. Look, lengthen the arm, scoop back. Came to the front and step to the center. Rest your palms on the lower dantian. Breathing, bringing the breath to the normal, in and out. Connect with your lungs, with the liver and spleen, the heart, all these organs, we stretch them, we twist them, we spiral them around. We squeeze all the toxicity from them, and then we refresh them with blood, with fresh blood, with fresh energy, with oxygen, nutrients. Now open the palms in front of the lower dantian, expand the ball, and then compress it back, deep within, creating back that awareness of this elixir. Is the storage of our energy in the body. And with this, coming back to the center, that means in our energy store, drop the hands and slowly open your eyes. Thank you so much, everyone, for this second segment that it's energizing, it's restorative, it's also healing in itself. And now, before we go to the third segment, let's honor our soul, our friends, the entire world in our prayers. So please place your palms in front of your chest as you want to send energy and thoughts through the palms. And coming to the center of the mind, the center of the heart, the center of the vitality being, with a strong desire, intention, and connection with the source. Let's pray together for our world, for our family, friends, for the community, for the total well-being. May the entire planet be healed, be awakened to the healing powers, be awakened to the light, and to the divine consciousness. Om peace, peace, peace. Thank you so much, everyone. And the journey and the healing circle continues. I'm handing over now to Shri Vasudeva. Namaskar.
Namaskar, everyone, and welcome to this segment of the Healing Circle, the meditation segment, and we look forward to our final meditation session for the year. This Healing Circle will bring us to the last one for the year, and we start the healing series again next year, 2021. But of course, you have all these sessions online, so you can go back and play them. Today in the Healing Circle, I want to focus on loving being in the healing process. Now, often I tell you to create a template of possibilities, and you don't need to have belief, but you need to learn the science of really using the template to actualize what you want. Now, when you're creating a template, the mind part of you is doing the imaging and you're using the intention and thoughts to shape this. So that's the mental part of you. But you have the emotional part of you, and that part of you has tremendous energy. And we call that energy love. Today I want to explain that a little more, because using the loving part of you, it's amazing. You have the power to love, but I'm not sure how many of you use it. And whether you've developed emotional intelligence that you can actually use the love at will in the way that you want to, in the way that you need to, appropriately. That's what emotional intelligence is, using emotions appropriately in different situations. Usually we give our power away emotionally by reacting to whatever is around, rather than loving in a conscious and manageable way, opening up our space to love. Of course, the ego mind has to allow it, and then the ego mind has to channel this love that is there. In the mental space, I've told you that your ego is there, your personal identity, what you've made of yourself through thinking. That's your ego. And then the ego has the power to create thoughts and create emotions by use of thought and the emotion. And the ego has the power to channel prana from the various levels of your being. Using the mind, of course. So the mind is using everything that you do. You need to have intention and attention as you act. That's mind. So these just need to be clearly understood. As some of us, we give our heart away, thinking that that's the solution to an issue. But no, you have to wisely open your heart to a space. You don't open your heart to a space where it shouldn't go. Then you give your power away. You don't want to do that. You want to stay in your power. You have all the right to stay in your power. You're already connected to everything. You're already connected to everything. You don't have to apply your heart to be connected from the inside. In your consciousness field, you're already connected to everything. And if you apply your mind, you can actually make that connection. When you use your emotion, you begin to channel from the outside towards the object. Of course, you can use the emotion as well in the inner space and bring the form of the person to mind, or whatever the object is to mind, and you can channel your love towards it. But love is an incredible healing energy. Loving your body helps your cells to thrive. Loving your body makes everything happen easier. Loving your body unites you with all the different parts of your being. Love builds the immunity. Love stimulates the happy chemicals within your being, in neurotransmitters. But I'm not sure we are all emotionally intelligent. If I ask you now to love at will and to love your body, I wonder how many of you will do that in the way that I'm really meaning. And how many of you would have developed that love that in a moment you can channel your love to any part of you, in total appreciation of that part of you. Some of us find it easier to love those on the outside and to love our own selves and appreciate our own selves. And you need to understand that your body is not part of your soul. And your soul is what carries the mind and the emotional being and the power of prana. It's your soul that carries that. So when you bring that into your aura, when you channel these energies into your aura, when you create that auric field around you of loving energy, you create a presence, a very powerful presence of light. And that influences every cell, every organ within you. So in today's meditation, I want to co-create with you a tremendous field of love. So I'm going to guide you into a meditation on well-being based on loving being. So shall we begin? Let's begin by centering in the space of awareness, infinite awareness. Just center within the consciousness space. Just breathe away the thoughts you don't need as you center in the stillness. And hold the awareness of infinite being. I exist in infinite being. I exist in infinite being. Breathe that into your being. And open that awareness to the field of infinite peace. Stillness of mind and heart. And just observe the breathing. Pushing the breath out slowly, consciously. Pausing for a moment at the end of the out breath. Drawing the breath in slowly, consciously. Pausing for a moment at the end of the in breath. And you're doing all of this in a field of stillness, in a field of silence, observing the field. And observe the energy that is there in the field. The energy of vitality in the field. You have the mental power to create any thought you want to, any image you want to. You have the power to bring any form to mind. That power is there. That's a power, an energy in the space. Just stay in the awareness of that energy. It's the base energy that you can use to create anything. The energy of the mental field. The mental field is a pranic field. So just by staying in that field, you are energizing your entire being. And then breathe that into the gut as you open your belly to breathe. That your mind and gut become connected. Breathe that into the gut. And breathe out. And breathe that into the chest. And then breathe it into the throat. In the silence of being, in the peacefulness of being, in the stillness of being, in the energy field of being. And observe what happens when you breathe out and breathe in. You are actually drawing not only oxygen into your body, but you're drawing prana through pranic channels that we call nadis. They're invisible, but you can feel them. You're breathing prana every time you inhale. And now ensure that you are aware of every part of you, because holding your entire body in your consciousness is extremely important. Are you aware of the root, the perineum area? Take your attention there for a moment. And when you breathe, just contract that area. And when you contract that area, connect that awareness with your entire physical body, the physicality. So when you contract the perineum, feel its connection to the entire physical field. Just stay for a little bit, contracting the perineum and relaxing, that you create a consciousness there. And every time you breathe in, you contract. Every time you breathe out, you let go. Just focus on that lower area for a moment. And focus more on the belly breathing. So what you're doing is creating awareness there. Once you contract the area muscularly, your attention goes there. And of course, you're using the prana of the breath. So you're connecting the pranic channel to that root. Chakra. Chakra is where the nadis meet, where the energy channels meet. And now as you breathe in, take the awareness up the spinal column. After the contraction, let's take your attention up the spinal column as you continue the breath. Opening up the heart, breathing into the throat, taking your attention to the back of the neck at the medulla point, until the third eye. And then breathe out as you bring your attention down the body to the navel, and then back to the root. So here you are focusing on balancing of energies at every level. So as you breathe down the body, you focus on the nerve plexuses, at the heart, at the gut, down to the root. And of course, you can feel the nerves there. Where the chakras are, the nerve plexuses are. And now here's where we're going to channel the love into the space. It should make you smile in your being. Just bring this loving energy to every cell. Just learn to love you, your physical body, your person. Feel gratitude for the gift of life and the promise of possibilities in the karmic play. Just feel gratitude for being given the opportunity to transform your inner space. Lovingness, lovingness, lovingness. Until you can feel that love is going through the arms, down to the hands. Love is going down the body, right down to every part of the body. The belly is relaxing in that feel of love. The brain cells are being nourished in that field of love. The mind becomes even more quiet in that field of love. Love has a way of silencing the mind as it grows stronger. All you're doing is loving. And loving with the breathing, because breathing allows you to channel that love to every part of your being. Love is a prana, the energy of love is a prana that you channel, a pranic current. So breathe love into the gut, breathe love into the chest, breathe love into the throat, breathe love into the root. And let there be a lot of gratitude for the awareness that you carry, the ability to love and to open up to love. The joy of being in such company as we are now. The joy of having a body that you can work through karmas and grow in consciousness. And the joy of knowing that you have the support of an entire universe on the journey. Be conscious. And if you're really loving, you'll find that love directs your actions. Love moves your hands. Love moves the breath. Love stills the mind. Love captures the heart. Love lights up the stillness. And love makes you feel united with the divine. In a space of light. And now if there's any part of you that needs healing, just bring love into that place. As you image that part of the body being completely healed. So you're using the science of actualization. Making things happen by holding it strongly in the mind and opening up strongly to the possibility of it actualizing. The magic happens. Transformation takes place. Miracles happen. You can also repeat your favorite mantra lovingly. And love in the in-breath and love in the out-breath. There's no place where there isn't love. There is no action where there isn't love. There is no intention where there isn't love. There is no feeling where there isn't love. Now, that is being tremendously emotionally intelligent. Loving you. Being love. And now here's the icing on the cake. Just open up to feel that you are being loved by the divine. That the universe is holding you in a field of tremendous love. So you don't have to love anything. Just let the universe love you as the universe moves in and through you. Let your love flow in and through me, O Supreme One. I don't need to love when you are coursing through my being, loving everything else in and through me. You are the love that moves through me. I open myself completely that you will flow in and through me, lovingly, towards every part of the body, into the space. That you will remove every darkness that is within me, lighting up every space. You are the supreme lover. I yield to you. Just bask in there. I'm just doing the microcosmic orbit, just moving that love through every part of me. If you join me, it can be an amazing current that can flow through all of us. That's beautiful. Now open up your awareness to each other. Like the Christ said, when we learn to love, we should extend it to our neighbor. If you haven't done so before, or if you haven't been doing it now, just open your field to each other in the spirit of lovingness, giving. And observe how you're doing it from your internal space. You can bring loved ones in there. You can bring pets in there. You can bring plants in there. All living beings, you can bring them in there. And just hold them in a field of well-being with the intention. May you be well, may you stay well, may you thrive, may you be full of light, may you be happy, may you be healthy, may you be wise. And then open up to the amazing field of the elements. By creating a consciousness of the earth beneath you, air around you, the presence of water in the body, in the atmosphere, the presence of light and warmth, the fire element, the presence of space and sounds. Open your consciousness to the world around you. Your body is connected to that world. And let the light from your soul being, the light of love, the light of wisdom, the light of vitality, just spread into this space. And here's where we'll chant together the Mahamrityunjaya mantra, the very powerful mantra for healing, restoration, letting go of all that is negative. And for the consciousness of immortality within your being. Join me. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandham Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityor Mokshya Mamritat. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandham Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityor Mokshiyam Mamritat. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandham Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityor Mokshiyam Mamritat. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandham Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityor Mokshiyam Mamritat. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandham Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityor Mokshiyam Mamritat. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandham Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityor Mokshiyam Mamritat. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandham Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan mrityor mokshayam amritat. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Thank you very much, everyone. I hope that you've been able to experience your love and to see how powerful your love can be. How incredibly healing and powerful your love can be, your love. Love is not something you have to beg for. Love is not something you have to wait for. Love is within your own soul in abundance. If only we can appreciate that. You can go to bed in love. You can wake up in love. You can spend your entire day in love. Why do we not do that? That's a question for you to contemplate. So, it's amazing how much power we have and how difficult it can be to access it and use it. But it's difficult not because the universe is withholding it from you. It's difficult because you are not using the play as you should. You are veiled by the universe in what we call a play. Your powers are not diminished, but the universe creates an illusion within your being that it is. So, the play is getting rid of the illusion. And it's a marvelous play because once you seek, you'll find definitely. But when you stop seeking, you don't find. And when you seek in the wrong places, you can't find what you may be wanting to find. But never mind, even if you seek in the wrong places, you learn pretty quickly that it is the wrong place. And then you can go again, knocking on other doors. And if you're wise, you will take a remote view and wisely begin to see the choices before you. And knowing that you have the power of choice, you don't have to respond to the first thing that attracts your attention. No, wait. Observe the field and see how many things attract your attention and how many possibilities you have. Don't go after the first one. Wait. Look. Examine. Investigate. Test. And then choose. In the field of all possibilities, choose what you need. And what you need is what will help you in the next step. Not the things you want to create stagnation. You get caught up in the food, in the pleasure, in the wrong company, and then you intend to stay there for a while. Eventually you find that it's not good for you. You lose the people you think you love. You're not given the opportunities at the workplace that you think you should have. No, be circumspect, be wise. Learn very quickly from every experience and look ahead in the play. Don't be short-sighted. and be caught up in just instant gratification. So I've given you so many talks during this year, so much information, and we place it on the internet. I didn't even think that I will do so much. But the universe decides, of course. And my ego is divine compliant. So I just work it out, whatever the universe does. If it pushes me to do things, I do. If it shows no opportunity, I enjoy my stillness as I wait. There's so much to share with you, and I'm so eager for the next year to continue to show you the details, the amazing nature that you have, and I can feel it already. The information is coming into my field, the practices are coming into my field, and to show you the dynamics that are involved in the practices. I've given you so much information. But now let the information be related to the practices. How do you understand every level of being? How do you work with them? How do you appreciate the limitations and the problems that can happen in the field? How to work with them? How to be wise? How to stay at the edge continuously? How to realize you have the power of choice. How to believe. Well, I'm using the word believe. In all that you are. I'm so excited about all that we are and how beautifully we are designed. We're not designed as this physical body would show. We have an even more incredible design in the inner space. Our subtle being is magnificent beyond measure. We need to understand it. Today I just shared the power to love. What about the power to think? What about the power to act? What about the soul's relationship with the material world itself? Though the world is transitory, those things will continuously change. But there's a joy in working with change and not being caught up in the change, but to play with change. And there's absolutely no death. Even if there is disease in the field, it is at a place where you can transform it. When I look at how we are taught that we will die, we don't die. We leave the body. Difficult to understand in this yuga. We need to fulfill our life purpose more than anything else. What did we come here to learn? Try to find that out. Of course, we'll discuss that in the next year. We need to really figure out our life purpose. We need to figure out the strengths we have. We need to figure out the weaknesses we have. And we should, most of all, fulfill our life purpose with every resource that we have. Within us and around us. We should fulfill our life purpose. So stay with us, stay with me. We're going to have an incredible 2021. Stay safe, everyone. Next year is going to be a year of well-being at every level. As we follow the path of sadhana, the path of spiritual practice. Have a blessed day wherever you are. Whatever the time might be in this moment. Apart from the time that exists in the world. We live in the eternal now. If only you can catch it. We live in the eternal now. Timelines are only for the things with beginning and ends. The illusion. Not for what is beyond the illusion. Not for the consciousness that is transcendent. There's only the now. With all the love of my heart. With all the good wishes to you and your family. Your pets and your plants. Your houses. Your countries. I wish you well. From the depth of my being. May you thrive and everything around you. Namaskar, everyone.